Welcome back, you bunch of weirdos, to this, the Manchester United keeping it classy class of 2016 career mode. And guys, we are in season 3 now. Go ahead and take a look at the calendar. We're in the transfer window. You guys have voted, of course, and we're going to be going ahead and get to that. But before we get to any of that goody goodness, go ahead and smush your hard nipple for episode 1 of season 3 into that like button. Go ahead. This will probably be our final season, as FIFA 17 is right around the corner, but it would mean a lot to me. And oh my balls. Look at this. Manchester Derby coming up. Look at the Manchester Derby in real life, just played. And it's, as I'm recording this, is before it, so, fingers crossed. I'm predicting 2-1 win, Manchester United. Actually, I don't know, something in my brain is predicting 2-1 to City, but my heart is saying 2-1 to Manchester United. So hopefully that goes on. Alright guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the league objectives right here. They want us to qualify for Champions Cup, so finish top 4, reach the final of a domestic cup, and reach the semi-final of a European Cup. Screw that, man, let's get a treble. Actually, I don't know if that's really realistic. I think, we could probably, I'd be okay if we could win the league. I think that's the main thing. I want to win the league this year, and reach the semifinals of the European Cup. I don't think we can, do anything major, especially with the squad right here. If you guys don't know what this squad or what this career mode is all about, go ahead and jump back to the original episode where we have been building this team up using mostly the youth players and academy-based players. That's why Pogba is allowed in here, and we've only been able to really just buy youngsters under the age of 23, as well as develop, good young talents throughout here, and buy a couple of good other young players along the way, like Donnarumma, like other players, and of course still developing the likes of, Fosu Mensah, as well as, some youth players in Jan Sweeney, who has the potential to be special, and, bringing along Memphis Depay, Anthony Martial, and of course Marcus Rashford. If you guys want to take a look at what these guys are going to be looking like, what Mr. Marcus Rashford is going to be looking like in FIFA 17, that stuff is out. I made a video on it. You can go ahead and click right here, ding, and check that out. It's a goodie. There's a lot of explosion noises. Some of them I make with my mouth, cause I don't know. Alright guys, so you voted. I was thinking that we needed some depth in the midfield, and coming in tremendously with the top vote is Danilo over here. You guys think that we need some CDM help, and I don't think that's too bad. That's pretty smart tactically of you guys to go ahead and do that. So we're going to see if we can go ahead and get the young CDM now up into the age of 21. Let's go ahead, take a look at him. He's going to be 7.5 million. Not all too bad. Our budget is tremendous. We can pretty much buy whoever we want. So let's go ahead and try to get him right here. Let's not mess around at all. Go ahead and submit it right in right now. Second guys that I was looking to get was a fullback, and this is no surprise right here. We are linked to this player in real life, and he's not the quickest player, but he's he's a nice young boy going forward. Really good offensive stats right here, so we're going to go in for the right back from Monaco, the Brazilian Fabinho. Let's go ahead and try to buy him right here. The right back position has been, a spot of contention. Varela and Yanko have been mediocre at best in that position, so maybe we trade in Yanko over here. He was okay. I know we had the hashtag, yank back, which was fun and all, but I think right now we only got one season left. We can't be really pussyfooting around anymore. Let's go ahead and put in Yanko 16 mil and see if we can go ahead and grab a world-class right back. And if we go into the short list, we can actually take a look at a lot of the youth people that we've been sending out and see if we can go ahead and bring in some of them. Mr. King Dong, let's see if we can go ahead and bring him back. Now all the way up to a 76. Not all too bad indeed. An exciting prospect. Let's go ahead and go in for him. They're saying, oh, his contract offer expiring, so we can actually get him on the cheap. Let's go ahead and add Gong Sun Sun and put 7 mil going on the outward. Next up is a old school throwback. Fabio Barros was our scout feature star from season 1 here. Let's see if we can go ahead and bring him back. Up to a 75, not all too bad, and only 5 mil in the budget. Has the potential to be special. Alright, let's give him Terry Brown and 7 mil And let's see if they go ahead and nibble on that. Try to bring back our scout future star. And the third guy that I'm looking to go ahead and bring back. And oh my, I cannot wait to get this guy. And you guys have already started singing songs in the comment section. I absolutely love it. You know, shout out to Ben Wire2, always coming through. But look at this. Look at these stats, guys. 97 acceleration, 84 agility, 90 sprint speed, 88 balance, 72 stamina. He can still run for days. And dark greens. 97 curve, 83 crossing. We gotta go. We gotta go ahead and bring back in George Connolly, 7.5 million, 76 rated, but with those stats, he'll probably play above that over here. And he's an exciting prospect. Let's go ahead, bring him home. Hashtag Connolly back. Oh yes, oh yes. Let's go ahead, give him one of our, youngsters. Send them the other way. Let's give him Alex Smith. And, ooh, he's got a pretty hefty price tag, so let's go ahead and give him the 10 mil and see if they'll nibble. And the last guy we had a vote on, and I was surprised. I thought a lot of you guys might be like, this isn't the most realistic move, but a lot of you guys wanted hashtag PK back, hashtag peak back. You guys wanted him. Of course, Chris Smalling has been rather shaky these past 2 seasons, and bringing in, more of a veteran presence in the 30-year-old Gerard Piqué. Of course, he did get his roots, at Barcelona, but he did spend time in the academy at Manchester United. So, it's a little bit stretching it, but he kind of does qualify for what we're allowed to go ahead and bring back here. So let's go ahead and put in the offer. We got the money. Why not? Hashtag PK back. I was thinking it was like, let's trade out Chris Smalling, but then I realized that no, we need so much more depth this season, especially, with us competing on multiple fronts. If we're going to be going in on the Champions League, if we're going to be going in on the FA Cup, trying to make long runs there, that we definitely need more players. More, is the answer for pretty much everything in here. So we're going to go ahead and give them 23 and Cuckoo over here, and hopefully we bring in one of the best center backs in the world. What do you guys want? Do you want another accelerated career mode? I mean, it's going to be accelerated to a certain extent, since we got to end all this before, FIFA 17. But do you want it 3 months again? Do you want it 2 months? Or do you want it 1 month? I think we can go ahead and squeeze in some of that good goodness. And you guys, so go ahead and vote in that poll right here. And if you haven't checked it out already, I put in a lot of work, and I've been experimenting with kind of cutscenes and storylines, and you can see kind of an experimental, story mode with my Arsenal career mode. I'll go ahead and link that at the end of this video. Alright guys, so offer accepted for Gerard Piqué right off the bat. He wants a variable buttload in the wages, but he will get all of it, and he will like it. Let's see, 5 years, crucial. Probably ain't gonna keep him for the full 5, so I don't know why I really did that. That was kind of a dumb waste of money, but who cares? And transfer offer also accepted for Mr. George Connolly over here. 150. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Oh my. That is a lot of Skrilla for a man who's 18 years old, but I guess he's going to get it. We're going to give him important first team just because I don't think I can give him those minutes. But we'll see. Villarreal have also accepted for Fabio Barrios, and he wants 30. That's a little bit more reasonable. 75 rated. He's only like a little bit less rated. He's one less rated than Connolly, but substantially less than wages. Let's not give him 9 mil though. We will be offering him, let's see, 5 years, and he gives a squad rotational player. We'll offer him the same thing. Let's go ahead, get hashtag Barros coming back. And they're just all flying. And Kang Dong also returning to roost. He wants 50. Alright guys, we got the money. Why not spend it? I tried to get him out last year to get the May bump. I'm not totally sure if he actually got much of a bump. I think he was like 70, 72 or something. They're coming in. Pretty much everything. This game is just too easy when you have too much money. I'm just going to be honest with it. But alas, this is the final season. Should I go a little bit more nutty, guys, is what I'm thinking, though. He'll be obviously slotted in as a crucial first team. We've had a sore spot in the right back for a long time right there. In fact, I might actually opt to get another full, right back to try to get something a little bit more. And there we go, Danilo. Pretty much none of them have rejected me because we the money bags now. Let's give him the offer. He wants 70. That's not all too bad. 5. He's young, nice and young at 21. See, specify. He'll take the squad rotation player. I'd like to do that. And I mean, I don't know how long this career mode is going to go, but I mean, it's still fun to go ahead and do the scout. So we will continue our 5-star scouting in various countries and be mixing that up later in this season. Now I will go ahead and just go and sim this, just because this is just to test things out. I'd rather get a couple of new players in here and play with them and see how that goes. And let's see, Gerard PK. Well, that was easy. Let's go ahead and bring in hashtag PK back. Yeah. And next up is Fario Barros. He's going ahead and coming back, our scout feature star. And then, this is the one that I'm probably the most excited about, George Connolly coming back, and I would love to go ahead and use him in this next match. I might actually play a couple of these. And there we go, more contract offers coming in. The King Dunkster has returned. We're putting in 1 CM, and there we go. Danilo has also accepted, and we've pretty much just bought a brand new squad, guys. And Fabinho has come in. Ladies and gents, ladies and freaking gents, it's a dream. That was the easiest. This is the easiest transfer window I've ever had in FIFA. Period. And it wasn't like I was like drastically overpaying. I was just paying their price. Let's go ahead and take a look at all these new players, guys. Of course, Gerard PK probably slots in right away. Let's go ahead and put him up top here. But PK probably slots in ahead of Chris Smalling. Let's go ahead and compare the two. Chris Smalling's a little bit faster and a little bit stronger in the physicals. So let's go ahead and take a look. Marking, Chris Smalling is actually superior. Short passing, though, PK is a lot better. Slide tackling, Smalling is also better. And then the stand tackle, Smalling is also better. Interceptions, though, is where PK kind of wins, and that's kind of where Smalling has been a little bit of a dum-dum. His interceptions just seem, or his placement just seems kind of silly at times. So we'll see. Let's go ahead and trade out PK, and we'll actually add him. Both of these two actually have decent short passing. If I remember, he's got 71 and PK's got like 84, so we'll be able to play it out of the back. Fabinho goes ahead and starts in the right back position. As you can see right here, he's got very nice crossing, marking is nice, short passing, very, very good, balanced in both going forward and backwards. Not the fastest, as you can see, in sprint speed is only 75, but you know, acceleration is only 73, but he's got good reactions and stamina and good strength, so hopefully that can, you know, help balance him out on that right back position. Take a look at Danilo, who will slot into the midfield. What he really gives me is he's 6 foot, he's nice and big, can play the CM CDM position, and what he gives me is in the physicals right here, nice strength. He's got 78 strength, 77 stamina. And he's got, you know, fast enough, 69 sprint speed. He's got good balance, good agility, good jumping. He's got great aggression and interceptions. And this is where I want him at. He's got, you know, dark greens in the slide tackle. He's got 80 for stand tackle. And he's got really nice shot power. And he can ping a long shot, you know, or two. Finishing's not all that great, but basically we bring him in if we want a closer in the match. Alright, so I'm pretty much going to be simming through these matches. There's not all too much to do, and I just want to go ahead and probably just get into the main season. Let's go ahead and continue training up our lads over here. You know, fingers crossed if we can get Mr. Rashford. Oh, ooh, nice. Get him up to a 79. We'll only get him up to an 80 before the season starts if we're lucky. Alright, and our first match of the year is up against West Ham. We're a big club now. We finished 6th. Yeah. Alright, if anybody gets that joke, shout it out in the comments down below, but, brilliance. One of the most brilliant YouTube videos I've ever watched. Well, there we go, guys. I make a crucial mistake. Can you see it in this roster right here? Where did I make this mistake? PK getting his debut, going ahead and getting out there, as well as Fabinho. Yeah, I think you'll notice. How did that happen? Essentially, I traded out Donnarumma to loan glitch him. He now does have the potential to be special. The payment for that is that we're starting, I think he's like 57 rated keeper in the net today. So, yeah, that won't come back to bite me at all. Or we'll see. Now, Polypog's going from the distance. But, unfortunately, just finding nothing but above, you know, the bar over there. Then a lovely ball to the side. and Martial pings it, but it's right into the path of the West Ham keeper. Now look at this. This is what I'm talking about. I liked PK a lot. He was really good in the interceptions. It needed to be where I wanted him. Passing was actually really nice, was good on the ball as well. And yeah, I think so far so good for the man on his debut. You know what also is so far so good? Anthony Martial. So far, very good. Lovely. Lovely stuff from the number 11 in the Manchester Red right there. A little bit of flipped in the pass by the Memphis. Goes ahead, gets falls right to Mr. Martial. Takes one step inside, I believe, with a little bit of a fake shot. And then finesse shots in between two West Ham defenders and into the side netting from the top of the box. Look at that. Into the side right there. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and get my tacticalness on. It's probably not the correct phrasing, but we're going ahead, putting Martial a little bit back to center forward position to kind of help receive the ball and help, possession. As you can see here, this is what he does. Rashford now playing onto the top, and then Martial running in, making, just absolutely crossing over the defender, and West Ham left in no man's land. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful hold-up play from Rashford. I actually set it up so the other way around. I thought Martial would be the one coming to receive in and doing the give and go with Rashford, but they're interchangeable right there, and the flexibility leads to results. Crossbody OP. And Martial opens up the season with a brace and now is on a hat trick. But with that, we're going to go ahead and bring in new substitutions. New boys actually, Danilo and George Connolly in it. And remember, guys, go ahead, get us there. And there we go, cool man. Going ahead with you, go on with your bad self. He actually wasn't too bad. He made one save in this game. Yeah, defensively, very, very stout. Fabinho really solid on his debut. PK also, quite good. Just an intercepting monster in there. Just give me the ball. Give me. Over there, and as you can see, didn't allow too many shots. Only 2 shots on target, so they didn't make Coleman work. We only gave up 3 shots while producing 7 shots of our own. Quite good. But now, all right, I'm recording this part of the episode after the Manchester Derby, and there was a player during the Manchester Derby that a lot of people were upset with. And that, of course, is Paul Pogba. So I'm gonna give him a little bit of the hairdresser treatment. Say that, hey man, no one's replaceable. I don't care how much we paid for you. I really don't. 89 million, that's fine. If you don't live up to these price tags, then we're gonna move on from you. And there we go. We call out one of our superstars, and we go ahead and we put him in a more positive position in this match. Only playing with one striker up top. I go ahead, switch up the formation. I learned the lessons from the real-life Manchester Derby right there. We're not going to let our midfield be overrun, playing the El Rondo just around, our 2 main midfielders. So what we're doing, we are bringing in a very odd formation. Yes, I know, right here. But what we're doing is 3 in the midfield. Pogba playing a more advanced role, Jan Sweeney out on the left, and then Martial playing an advanced winger role while we're still keeping back Memphis Depay for more defensive support. Very untraditional. I know what it looks like, but essentially we're just playing like a 4-2-3-1 over here. And just to open it up, 7 minutes in, I gave him the tongue lashing, and he automatically delivers. Mr. Paul Pogba saying, yeah, who's replaceable? You were talking about, oh, hello, Mr. Joe Hart, good to see you. You know who would have saved that, Mr. Joe Hart? Bravo would have saved that. Yeah, I'm saying it right now. Claudio Bravo would have saved that, Mr. Joe. And look at that, absolutely turning around Vincent's company. Oh, just left absolutely dangling like a dingleberry in the wind as Paulie Pogs delivers a killer blow. In 7 minutes, he is already off of the mark and just giving, oh, Joe, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss, my son. And lovely, lovely stuff from the Frenchman right there, saying that he's worth it, every penny. And it was glorious. There we go. Look at this squad, by the way. Lewandowski, freaking Eriksson, Rakitic, an absolutely thunderbuster of a roster over here. But there's no match up against the new boys, up against these class of 16. And look at that, just strolling in, have a cup of tea. Have a cup of tea. Anthony Martial, now making it 3 goals to open up his season. Do the robot. Oh, Zabaleta, get out of the shot. Get out of the shot, bro. I'm dancing right here. Absolutely abuses Zabaleta with the Berber spin. Cutting inside, cuts outside. Killing the strength to hold out Zabaleta on his back. And then absolutely doing Joe Hart. And Claudio Bravo would have saved that. Yeah, I definitely would have saved that. And it is 2-0 And oh, it felt so good. It felt so good after the weekend just to get the bad taste of the real life derby out of my mouth. And we were just going ahead and giving them the D. And on the verge of the second half, could we possibly make it 3 over the top to who else? We called him out. And he is like, oh, you talking to me? I don't know who you... Who do you think you're talking to? That's my name. This name's replaceable? This name wasn't worth 89 million? Nah, son. Nah, son. Floated over the top, pinging it. A little bit of a scuff. Goes into the ground. You know, as you can see right here, you know, Bravo would have saved that. Obviously. Yeah, not the best save for Mr. Joe Hart. Bravo. Totally would have saved that. But, look at that. I gotta call out players more often. This is what... Hey, Mourinho. Yo, if you're watching this, and I know you do, you love my career modes, definitely, you know, give Paul a little bit of a talking to, and that's all you need. That's all you need, guys, is to give one guy you're talking, and your whole team plays like they're superstars. Who are we? Who are we? Who are we? This match was out of control, guys. I have to cut all of this down just because it wouldn't fit. This episode would be 30 minutes long with all the highlights in this. Look at this, simple over the top. They don't follow me into the box. I swear to God, it's on world class, guys. It's the same. This is the exact same difficulty I've been playing on for all of FIFA 16, and for some reason, we were playing like gods. Playing like gods amongst mere mortals. Vincent Kompany gets dragged to the ground once again. Marcus Rashford. Joe Hart finally making a save. You know, a little bit of a golf clap from you. In the 90th minute, we're bringing the new boy, George Connolly. Let's see what you can do right there. And remember his absolutely rapid pace. Doing it in. A little bit of flip shot. Hat trick. Anybody order a hat trick? No, Mr. Potty Pogs. Banging on the chest. Irreplaceable. Oh my God. Absolutely irreplaceable. I take it all back. I'm going to have to retract my statements in the press because Mr. Paul Pogba has answered emphatically just what he thinks about being replaceable at the squad. Once again, Claudio Bravo would have said that. But you know, alas. Alas, I think this kind of makes up for it. If I remember correctly, a couple years back, there was an absolute slaughter, you know, a 6-1 slaughter of Manchester United. But here we are at the Etihad, at the second match of the season, and we drop a 6-burger. We just drop a tasty 6-burger in the home of the Blue Moons. Blue Moon is not rising tonight because Manchester is bright red. Whew. After that, an absolute drumming. They're going to talk about this as the Red Massacre of 2017 right here, guys, by the class of 2016. What a way! What a way to open up this season. They only had 3 shots, 2 shots on target. We had 10 shots, 9 of them on target. We lit them up. My God, if we could play like this, yo, this is some of the best FIFA that I have ever played. Pretty much almost everything that we shot was on target or going in. It was just some games in FIFA, you can't hit the broadside of a barn. And in this game, of all games, we were masterful. Absolutely masterful out there. Big names. Lewandowski, Rakitic, Vincent Kompany. Who do we have? Anthony Martial, you know, Marcus Rashford, Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba is actually world class, to be fair. But there we go. Coming up big, and it felt good. Hopefully all you Manchester United fans, if you're out there and you're watching this, I made you feel just a little bit better, because this is what I recommend, man. If you're still a little bit salty, you know, from the real life derby, go ahead, go into your FIFA and go play, you know, Manchester City and just put a whooping on, because I feel so much better. I'm over it. I'm over the derby by now, because I just feel bad for Manchester City. And if you enjoyed, Manchester United fans, go ahead and take your nibble, smush it into that like button. Did you haven't checked it out? Go ahead and get into my Arsenal storyline career mode. It is a preview of what is coming for FIFA 17. Yes, going to be doing storylines, a little bit of cutscenes, sprinkled in on them, and I worked really hard on it, so go ahead and check that out. Also, if you want more more insight into the Manchester Derby, I gave my thoughts. That'll be in the video over here as well. Ding. But anyway, guys, my name's EP1. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Remember to stay yourself, stay humble, be weird, man.